Hello again, my friends. I have to make this update about the CPS Primer that surprised me and changes my process from the previous CPS video. It appears I was not completely correct in the way I said to use it. You do not have to sharply slam down the handle, and being gentler actually gives you better results. However, the CPS Primer is not good enough by itself unless you want to still go through the same routine of sorting your brass by primer seating depth afterwards. Right, who wants to do that? The only way to avoid sorting and get results within 5/10 thousandths of an inch is with the bracket I designed. I'm going to make drawings and a material list for those of you whom are interested. I will have them available soon, and for a $50 fee, I will tell you how to download them in a private and secure way through Hit the X Reload's website. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, and leave a like. Now let her rip. Okay, I thought I'd make an update video on the CPS Primer and how I prime with this bracket I made to keep the shell down so we're not indexing off the rim because the rim thickness is different all the time. So I don't know if you saw my previous episode, but you just use a regular pin gauge that is 1/1000 smaller than your neck interference fitting. And you put it in there, you lift up on this, you slide your shell in, you bring it down, and you tighten it down. Don't cram it down just till this stops with hand force. You load a primer, and I wait till it gets like that, till it's just touching the primer. Boom, and I give it a slam down like that. Then we'll come over here and we'll measure it. And that's 0.0064. Now I've been running them. I keep a chart here also. Shortest, longest. So I'm between 60 and 65. Let me show that again. You put your pin gauge in the neck, lift up on this, slide it in, bring it down, hold it with your finger, bring the nut down, tighten it, load a primer. I wait till it gets to there, and give it a nice sharp downward. Okay, here we're at 0.0066. So that's 1/10,000th of an inch difference than the last time. And keeping the stroke the same is very important. Very important. Now, just to show you, if I was to take this and just pull down like that till it bottoms out, I'm at 60. I'm 59. I'm going to end up short every time. That 60 is within range, so I'll accept that. But let me do it again. So I'm just taking the arm and I'm pulling down on it. $62. Okay. Now this is funny. $62. $65 within range. good. I don't have to beat this up as much as I wanted. $64. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. How many times I went through this and found out that it was that I had to give it that little slam, and now it doesn't want me to. All right, buddy. I see how you are now. 66. Good. I'm happy. I hope you're happy with me. $66. All right. So $64. $63. $65. To me, it's well worth it not indexing off of the rim. Because there, as you saw in my previous 65 video about this primer, sometimes I get up to 2,000ths difference. That's just not acceptable. Screws your whole ignition system up. Ignition timing and everything, so. And as I said in the previous video, I'm willing to make diagrams and material lists and everything for how to do this. Even if you don't use an inline fabrication plate, which I do, which is what I drilled and tapped into, you can also do this with any other plate that gives you enough room to tap into. 3 more, and I'm going to call this quits and then just tell you how we did. Okay, without the hard yank, just doing it normally, I just did 50 cases. 48 of them are between 0060 and 0066, which is 6/10,000ths of an inch. And 2 of them were at .0067, but that's fine by me. I'm going to throw them all in the mix anyways. That's such a 7/10,000ths of an inch difference in 52 cases. But you saw how this works without this on here. We're upwards, between 0 and 2,000ths of an inch, one way or the other. So it's a hell of an improvement.